Hey guys, I'm here at the Chrysler, and last night I came down and washed it, and now today, I guess I have my light on. I know it's not for the car, it's for the interior, but I did try it a little on the dashboard. It's got to dry, but I tried it on the body of the car because I don't think it'll hurt, and if it will, it's not like it'll do anything worse than the barn did when it fell on it. Really nice and shiny now, it's just hasn't really dried yet. Really shiny. First time you can see a reflection of that paint since the 70s. Came out really nice. I'm happy with it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the headlights. I did the tail lights. But yeah, I'm really seeing it here now. Last night, there's not a cinder block in the trunk now. I cleaned out the trunk. I don't know if you can see in there. I don't want to open it right now. It takes too much to get it closed right until I get some hinges. Cleaned out the trunk, and all I have in there really is some chrome and some lawnmower wheels. Some of the stuff here. There's part of the exhaust. That's where it went up over the axle. Right now I'm just trying to get as much weight out of the car, as much stuff out of the car. Oh, the tail light's really nice and clean right there. That shot. Yeah, there's most of the stuff in that wagon that was in the trunk. Just kind of want to clean it out. I have the truck plate sitting there because I had a bicentennial plate and didn't want somebody coming back and stealing it. I think I mentioned that in the last video. Last night I forgot to clean the roof, so the roof's still dirty. The back panel, back shelf, that still hasn't been cleaned. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do the headlights, do the interior. For as much as I've done to this so far, I haven't really ever been in the back. There's still a lot more under the seats, a lot more dirt I have to get cleaned out. I wish I had like a shop vac or something down here, but there's no electricity, so can't do that right now. I want to get that gas tank out, but I think it's still mounted in the one corner. It's on the blocks or something. I was looking at it yesterday. Man, it's shiny. And a lot of it's still good. The back part of the frame, even though the springs are shot, that's still pretty sturdy. The mounting surface for the shackle looks solid. That doesn't. Undercoating's still here. That's beautiful under there, back there. Shocks are probably shot. Oh, the rear end might be okay, but that's all coming out. I can't get this drum off. Smacked it on with a sledge. 3 lug nuts on here. I can't get them off, and it won't come off. I just had that sitting on there. I wanted to put that wheel on just so I could set it down on the wheels. That might not be a good idea with the springs, especially in the back, or on the other side. I mean, there's nothing holding that wheel. But just to get it down on the ground for the first time in a long while. Oh, there's the mufflers. I didn't see those before. I'm going to get those out of there. And there's the drive shaft. You can see those dark spots are actually holes rusted through it. Let's see what you can see from under the car. There's the trunk. This is about the first time I've seen under here too. Oops, there's a hole there. Yeah, that's where the roof punched through when the barn fell. A little bit of something there. Yeah, but the back half of the frame really looks pretty nice. I won't be using any of that though. Might be sellable. There's the floor. Yep. So I'll keep you guys updated with whatever else I do. Obviously I got to do some more of my metal work here in the back there, and then along the other side. Won't be doing that really probably until I get the parts vehicle, and that's probably not going to be till next year. So I'm really just going to be taking everything out that I don't want, probably except the axle, so I can still move it. I was thinking taking the fenders off, getting the body off the frame, just to see if anything's salvageable. Window's pretty nice too. Some of this stuff didn't want to come off when I went over it lightly. Yeah, the front half of the frame's shot. There's the high beams. Ceiling column rubber's gone. There's a transmission. Chrysler golden toned clock. The tuner doesn't work for the radio anymore. There's a Chrysler key that I found, but it doesn't go to this car. I just have it in there for show right now. If it'll even go in now. There's the air conditioning. And here is the Astrodome steering wheel. This car only has 69,524 miles, guys. This car was parked here in '74. It was 12 years old when it was parked. And that's low mileage for a 12-year-old car nowadays. Light, I guess, it's the brake light it came on when you hit the brakes, maybe. Fuel, amperage. There's no battery in here. Switches, map light works. Does dome light work? Yeah. And then antenna doesn't work. Mirror control. Mirror still works. Wiper switch doesn't. Lights panel, that doesn't pull out. This is the turn signals. And I broke that messing with it. There's the push button automatic. Reverse, neutral, drive, second and first. Well, where's park? You have to put it in neutral and hit the parking brake. And the parking brake is seized to the drive shaft. So there's another reason, if the horrible shape of the car wasn't enough of a reason, to get a parts vehicle, because it would just be too much work to unseize all this stuff. Center console mounted tack. Goes up by hundreds. Power windows came standard, power brakes came standard. Yeah, it's gonna need floors, obviously. I think the worst is over on the other side there. The roof, the dome light is still in here. I don't know what happened to the headliner. Broke the other visor off. I like those little steering wheels, so I'm gonna keep that wheel. Roof's being held up by a bottle jack until we get some real support in there. Yeah, that's where the roof got smashed down. This car is smashed so badly. It had rear power windows, and there's no room for the window to come up. I think there is over on that side. You can see the motor. There it is. no glass. That's the only window I have. In the trunk, I have a window. There was a 60 Chrysler sitting up there. I have a window out of that, so I'll be able to use that for the other side. Here's the bin. Yeah. I was in the trunk yesterday cleaning out. I saw the wiring for the brake lights is still all hooked up. And it's weird on this car, by the way. There's the rockers and valve springs and push rods. This car, for some reason, that positive wire is hooked to the engine to ground. And this black wire goes back to the starter. So I'm not understanding that at all. There's some wiring for the headlights. Well, that's all for now. Still a lot more to do on the car. So keep checking back in for more updates, because I'm gonna try to do as much as I can here before it gets too cold to do anything. And I might even have a couple of videos when it's snowing out. Who knows? I'd really like to get the roof up really before I do much with the interior. So keep watching for updates. So those will definitely be coming. Comment, rate, and subscribe. All that stuff you gotta do. See ya.